Hello, I'm Neroli. Now, I've been coming to Grace Vineyard for 22 years and love the church, and it's our home.
And I'm Anna. I'm Anna Leggett, married to James, and we've been coming for 21 years, and we love Grace Vineyard too.
Well, Anna and I first met when we were involved with
Parenting with Confidence,
and we both used to help there. And then we had children much the same age, and our friendship just grew and grew and grew.
Neroli used to tell stories with her friends, with her mad friends, and she would push her babies around in the pushchair and go round, circle around a field or a place that they wanted to pray over, and that maybe would be given to them or given to the people. Yes. I don't even know.
Yes, there were people within the block that we needed to pray for, and we knew each footstep would be there forever, and look, God heard our prayers.
Well, I was taught by some ladies in Sumner, and we did a lot of prayer walking for years and years with little children around Sumner and that whole shoreline area, and they taught me about the importance of taking the ground and covering the area. So I guess we came together knowing that we both had that value and that excitement. So we knew that there was a possibility that the Chewham Street building, amongst other possibilities, so we had 18 months when we look back at what we'd written down, of actually praying and meeting very deliberately for that building.
Yes.
So it kind of became really exciting because we would think about it during the week, we would pray about it, we'd find verses that we would declare. We put some verses, and we got a record of those verses in the corners.
On little bits of paper.
Yeah, in the ground or wherever we could find to kind of dig it under. And we just kept going until we decided that at that point we would keep going until we knew that it wasn't our building.
And we would slap our hands on the side of the building and say it's the white ship, and that was going to be at sea to rescue people.
We just had a few amazing opportunities because we'd never been inside it except when it was the old rat trays all way back many years ago. And we one day managed to connect with someone who said, I'll show you. And for 45 minutes he showed us through the building. That was amazing to hear that there had been living water, that there'd been a well under there, and that the cisterns, just like in Jeremiah, had been broken, and that the water wasn't able to be used as such, but it caused a problem for the building owners. And that we thought that was quite prophetic, that there was a history of living water under this land.
Well, for me, my mum loved coming to Grace Vineyard with us, and now we have our grandchildren coming too, and they love the church too, and they love to know that their great-grandma sat up the front there. She was just delighted to come to Grace Vineyard and listen to Dave preaching.
Yeah, we just loved that there's a place and that we longed for and that we moved to because of that, in the inner city where we could meet and minister or work with or get involved with really a whole lot of things that were outside just the four walls of church. And that was the reason that we first came to Grace Vineyard, and that was the reason that we longed for our family to have a place. And as the families grow, like to have the extended family and friends to come and be part of something that shapes the city. I think some of it's our personal prayers for our own breakthroughs that will give us the faith to realise that if this is God's will, and I'm sure it is, it's been going far too long and there are far too many early miracles to the fact that we own this building. So now it's up to all of us, all together, to go, what could that look like, and to dream. I believe that God's given us imagination and to dream, and that people without a vision perish. I love that verse, really, that says in Habakkuk that if we don't have a vision, that we'll perish. We are passionate about seeing people come to know Jesus and people's lives changed. We want to give because we're desperate for Jesus.
Yes.
And we're desperate to see people encounter him and be awakened, not just coming along. We don't want to be a social club. We don't want to be just a place that's fun to turn up to. We want to be real life changers.
And it's an exciting thing to be part of developing this church and give whatever you can give to help to have your part of that building growing and to see that place opened up for many people to come to find Jesus.
Actually, I've got a lovely story of a friend who's just coming to understand what her faith and her experience in Jesus actually means. And she decided, and it horrifies me slightly, because she decided that she would tithe, put her little boy's name in the name, so that he would go when he's older. My mum, my family helped pay for that church.
Gorgeous.
So, I mean, you can tell that we're passionate, but we actually long for every person who's sitting here listening to this to be passionate.
Yes.
Not to replicate who we are, but to dream themselves of how they could become a little group or find a friend to pray or start the fasting or do it as a family or encourage your children how to pray. Do whatever is in your season of life. Don't think that any season is not the right time.
Well, I just think we've just got to keep on doing what we've been doing, but definitely know that it is a battleground and we're going to win because we're on the right side.